What's happening, everyone? So by request and popular demand, I'm putting together a top 10 fragrances to wear in the summertime that are tried and true by yours truly and that are sure to get you smelling amazing without breaking the bank. Whether you're looking for a perfect summertime scent or if you live in a tropical area, these fragrances are going to be amazing. Are you guys ready for it? Let's do it. Welcome back to another video. I'm Max Forte, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys, as you saw from the intro, a top 10 choices to smell amazing without breaking the bank this summertime, or if you live in a tropical place, they're going to work perfect for you. If you like to smell good and you love to make a great first impression, this is the video for you guys. So without any further ado, let's hop right into the list. At the 10th spot, we have a fragrance here that is a very popular, a very copied DNA or scent profile. Of course, we're talking about the timeless Acqua di Gio, released in 1996. This particular one is called Just Me by Paris Hilton, Just Me for Men. It's going to give you a very similar vibe to the Acqua di Gio scent profile. However, I think this is a little bit spicier than Acqua di Gio, so I like it a little bit more. Nowadays, with Acqua di Gio formulations, I actually get better performance with Just Me from Paris Hilton. And the good thing about this one, it's also compared to 360 by Perry Ellis, 360 Red. But I actually like this one a little bit better on my skin. It stays a little bit sweeter and fresher, as the Red by, the 360 Red from Perry Ellis gets a little bit spicier and a little bit bitter on my skin. So I do get a lot of compliments with this one. It's a compliment magnet. This is actually a 30 ml that I've been wearing to the gym. I think I paid less than 10 bucks for this. I carry this with my carry-on, gym bag, but you can actually find 100 ml of this stuff for under 20 bucks. So guys, if you like the scent character, definitely check this one out. This next one at my 9th spot is actually a release from last year, from 2018, and I have a full review on this. You guys can check it out. It'll pop up here somewhere for you guys. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Zest. I've wore a lot of this fragrance from last year. More than half of the bottle is gone. For a guy that owns over 1,000 bottles, this is telling you a lot. I love this fragrance. Summertime, late spring, from casually hanging out with friends, barbecues, this is definitely my go-to. It's amazing. It's citrus, it's aromatic. It's not an aquatic scent, it's really a citrus aromatic fragrance. It has a nice mid and backbone to the fragrance. It dries down with white musks and a little bit of an herbal undertone, but it's definitely that fruity introduction that's just worth $1 million. From all the latest flankers from Light Blue, I think this is definitely one of my favorites, and for under 40 bucks, you can actually get a 75 ml bottle just like this. At the 8th spot, this is such an underrated gem, a fragrance that you can actually get for under 30 bucks for 125 ml just like this one. This is AZZARO Chrome's Legend, which I like a little bit more than the original AZZARO's Chrome. This has a really nice backbone. You're talking about green apple, tonka, vetiver, citruses, and white musk. It's a very sensual scent, and actually it stays rather linear in my skin, but it does last 7 to 8 hours, which is really not bad for what you're paying for this fragrance. Definitely a no-brainer, guys. If you're looking for something really nice to wear dress up or dress down, I think this stuff, you're casual or with a jacket on, if you're on a budget, AZZARO Chrome Legend, definitely a great pickup for the summer or tropical season. This 7th spot here, I would say and recommend you guys, if you're looking for one perfect tropical signature scent to wear all year round, if you live in a tropical place where the weather is always nice, if you're in Florida, I would say, guys, check this fragrance out. I'm going to just start off by saying this is amazing for under $25 or just around $25. Bentley's For Men Azure. What an amazing tropical citrus aromatic. Just can't beat this fragrance for the price point here. It's just a true hidden gem. Bentley is definitely my favorite car brand for fragrances, I think, right along with Ferrari. I think they do an amazing job, and Azure Man is just a great fragrance for the summertime or warm weather, guys. Don't snooze on this one. This is one of those fragrances that if it comes discontinued, you can expect to find this for, 60, 70, or even 80 bucks. It's a great scent. It smells great, amazing aromatic, pleasant, very captivating, alluring scent for under 25 bucks. Bentley Azure Men. Speaking of hidden gems and discontinued fragrances that you should check out before it's too late, here's another one that I absolutely love. This is Fendi Acqua, an amazing fragrance, not your ordinary type of aquatic fragrance. This has a really nice heart into the fragrance. It's spicy. You're going to have black pepper, cardamom, and suede leather along with musk. This stuff is unbelievable. You're going to get that aquatic tinge to the fragrance with that original Fendi that's really leathery. You don't have the boozy note that you have with the original, but it's a great citrus aromatic fragrance that is just unbelievably good. And I think you can find a 100 ml bottle like this right around 20, 25 bucks. It's one of those, guys, as soon as this stuff gets hard to find, you know, supply versus demand, you can expect to pay big bucks for this fragrance. So don't snooze on this one. Definitely hidden gem alert right here. Definitely one of my favorites on this list. I love to wear this because no one's really rocking this, and there's still a lot of this fragrance out there. So, and again, every fragrance I'm sharing here with you today, I'm going to link below with the best possible prices that I found so you guys can check them out if you wish to do so. Now let's get into the top 5 fragrances, gentlemen. These top 5 here are equally as good as the initial 5. I think the only reason why I placed them in the top 5 is just because I think these are more readily available and easier to find. At the 5th spot, we have a fragrance that was a go-to fragrance for me for over 5 years. I wore this fragrance from 2007 all the way to 2012, and I still sprinkle this here and there in my, warm weather rotation. I don't live in a tropical weather, so I can't wear this all year round. This is, of course, Tommy Bahama's St. Bart. This is my 3rd bottle of this fragrance. It's an older formulation. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's going to be a tequila boozy blast with citruses. You have a guava note in here that adds a lot of dimension and character to this fragrance. In the dry down, you're going to get this cedar note that adds a little bit of a sharpness to the fragrance with white musks that makes this a very sensual concoction. A great fragrance. I always get good compliments with this one. You can dress this up, dress it down. It is just, if you like musk, if you like boozy tequila with citruses, there's a line here that's just beautiful and it stays throughout the life of this fragrance. You are going to absolutely love this fragrance. Again, Tommy Bahama St. Bart's another cheapie. You can get a big bottle like this, I think under 30 bucks, around 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. Definitely a great addition to your collection. If you live in a tropical place or you want something to wear every day and smell great without breaking the bank, definitely check out Tommy Bahama's St. Bart. There's definitely a lot of underrated hidden gem fragrances on this list, and this one here is no different. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo at the 4th spot, this is a true hidden gem of mine that I'm glad to share with you today. This is Acqua Essenziale Colonia, a great fragrance for those who love vetiver like myself. This is a great lavender barbershop type feel scent that's going to have a beautiful vetiver dry down. That's going to be very elegant, very sophisticated, and also a melange of citruses with an aquatic tinge. So this stuff just lasts and lasts all day on my skin. The nose behind this one is Alberto Morigia's, and it's not a really old scent. It's only been released a couple years ago, and you can get a big bottle like this, 100 ml, for about $25. If you guys love the note of Yuzu or Kumquat, if you like those, more exotic citrus type scents, definitely check this one out from the house of CARON Paris. This one is Yuzu Man, a great fragrance. If you like Isimiaki, L'Eau de Separom, this is a very unique and exotic citrus fragrance. You don't hear much about this fragrance. I get 6 to 7 hours with this one, which is really not bad. And get a load of this, guys. You can get a 4.2, 125 ml bottle just like this one for around 30 bucks. If you like gin and tonic type scents, if you like Luminis from the house of Ferragamo, definitely check this one out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like minty fragrances, mint type fragrance that starts off really refreshing, really captivating and invigorating, definitely check this one out right here at the number 2 spot from the house of Paco Rabanne. This is XS, the original XS, and this is very similar to a very expensive niche fragrance, and that niche fragrance, of course, is Himalaya from the house of Creed. Paco Rabanne XS starts off amazingly invigorating and very refreshing. You get a nice blast of mint with citruses. In the heart of the fragrance, you get these herbal and spicy components like coriander, rosemary, and sage, and as you get to the dry down, you get an amazing combination of great woods like cedar, sandalwood. So the fragrance is going to be essentially a combination of citruses with mint with a, herbal kind of a heart, and it's going to dry down with this white musk and woodsy that will play a nice key role, adding a lot of character to this fragrance along with those citrus and minty components that you get with the beginning. Now, just so you know, Paco Rabanne XS has been re-released and repackaged. I'll show you a picture of it right next to me. So you can actually find this original formulation here for around 31, 35 bucks. I'm going to have the link where you can still find this, but don't wait too long. Try to act sooner rather than later, because once this is gone, I could definitely see this vintage formulation of this fragrance fetching a pretty penny. Heck, I like this so much, it's going to be my scent of the day today. Smells just amazing, guys. Try Paco Rabanne XS. If you haven't, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. At the number 1 spot, I can't put together a nice tropical summer type list without mentioning this particular fragrance. It's one of my favorites of all time when it comes to a very refreshing and tropical type vibe. This is a true masterpiece, a fragrance that was composed by master perfumer Olivier Cresp. And of course, I'm talking about Versace Men Eau Fraiche. I come from a large family, and a lot of my uncles and cousins actually wear this fragrance every day as their signature scent. They can't leave the house without wearing this fragrance. I can see why. This is a true, and they actually live in a tropical area, so I can see exactly why they gravitate towards this one. This stuff is appealing, it's refreshing, it's invigorating, and it's also unique. I have not actually found any fragrances out there throughout the years that have copied or emulated this particular scent. It has this standout note of carambola or star fruit that really differentiates this fragrance from other fragrances of this class. On top of that gorgeous, delicious star fruit and citrus aromatic, aquatic, beginning and mid of this fragrance, the dry down, you're gonna get a saffron note with some woods that will make this fragrance such a standout concoction. There's also an infusion of white musks that will play a key role in the dry down of this fragrance, making it not only refreshing and invigorating, but also a very sensual fragrance and very compliment inducing, which is a bonus in my eyes. This perhaps is the most expensive fragrance on this list. If you want a 200 ml bottle like this, you're gonna pay between $55 and $60 discount. However, if you get 100 ml, which is readily available out there, you're gonna be looking to pay just around $35, which in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my top 10 picks for great smelling, performing fragrances for warm weather or tropical season. Guys, let me know in the comment section, what did I miss? What other great fragrances you guys suggest I check out for the warm weather? Perhaps I'll feature them in my next year's summer great affordable scents. Ladies and gents, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. It does mean a lot to me. In the meantime, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion, so wear what truly moves you. I'll catch you guys real soon.